here, and today I'm gonna make it in a huge bottle. Before, all of my ecospheres are really tiny jars, so this is very big. And I'm gonna make it in those little tide pools over there, which was done by the ocean. It's very low tide now, but I'm not sure if I would get anything because after all, it is a tide pool, and I'm afraid that there won't be a lot of things, but let's go and see. Okay, so I've chosen this little piece of water to get the water and sand, but because there's no algae or seagrass here, I'm gonna pick up the other things over in that part where there's more things. So now I'm gonna get some water in the bottle. I don't want it to be filled because this is very shallow, and I don't think if I make it up to here, the creatures may not be able to withstand it. So now some sand. So the bottle's all murky now, but we're gonna clean it afterwards in the hole that I made scooping up the sand. Now that I've got the water and sand, I could start adding more things to it. And first, let's get some of the seagrass. This piece looks good. It's a moss, kind of a moth. So there you go. I'm getting some more of these because I like how they look. Also, some pieces of the string kind. They float in the water and they're pretty beautiful as well. And also this one, it looks like a flower, but I'm only get a piece of it. Put it down there. Oh, come on. And also some seagrass, but I'm not sure if I can successfully plant it because, well, the bottle of the mouth of the bottle is really tiny. Okay, I ended up. Oh, I actually did it. So I'm gonna get some sand and surround the root in it, and then I'm gonna put it in the jar. That's a way, actually, if you have a small lid, you can put the sand around the roots of the seagrass and then just put it into the bottle. That way you just might manage to plant it, but I didn't think I succeeded. Maybe I'll use Twitchers when I get back home, and I'm not gonna seal it here. Also, I'm gonna seal it when I'm back home when I have better equipment. And let's see what else is here. I'm gonna get some more twigs of these. I like the twigs a lot, I know. This goes there. And finally, our creature. So I'm not hoping for a big creature, just a tiny little one. Given that we don't have any little crustaceans in here, which I think we do have. So I'm just gonna get some of the really tiny little snails here. I found one. I need to find it. Maybe we already have some, but I'm just gonna make sure. I'm just gonna put this tiny little snail in there. See that? That's a tiny little black snail, and I hope it can survive. Oh, go in there, come on. Come on, these are really tiny, so it's hard to get in. They're babies. And also, I think that's it. I'm gonna clean it up when I get home, and we can see what we actually got in the tide pool. Pause. Okay guys, it's Yo-Yo here, and now I'm back home with my jar, taking a look at what we've actually got in this little ecosphere. So first off, the little snail that we got, it's there. It's on the seagrass, wiggling. I don't know what it is doing. It's a little snail, a little black snail, the exact one that we put it in there. And by the way, I actually managed to plant these seagrasses, so that's a pretty good achievement. Also, I'm kind of regretting putting this flowery, the plant that looks like a flower in this ecosphere because it makes the water look. It makes the entire thing look dirty and not so good. So I don't really like it. But I can't take it away because I've already sealed it. It makes it look bad. really bad. But it is a good spot for little crustaceans and ecospheres. I see something moving on the left side. Where is it? I just saw something moving over there. If you see it, please write it in the chat box. I mean, just leave a comment of what did you see there, because I really don't know. There was something moving there. I don't know. I can't see it right now. I guess it went into hiding. I don't really like how it looked, but it sure is a good place for the little sea creatures and crustaceans I got. And speaking about little sea creatures and crustaceans, we have a lot of them. I've observed them, and some of them are red. Yes, some of them are red. I don't know why are they red, but some of them are really red, like a tomato. Is that one? Oh yeah, we got two over there, right there, right there, right there. They're red. You see, they're red. They're not the normal color. They're red. I don't know what they are. They're just little sea creatures, crustaceans, and I think I'm gonna look at the sand for a while. I mean, there might be something in the sand. That part of the beach where the tide pool was. That place was known to have a lot of little creatures in the sand. So I hope there is something. Where did the snail go? Oh, I think it's up there. It's up there. No snail's up there, but you can't see it properly. And that's basically it. We just wait for whatever this ecosphere turned out to have. I'm gonna look at it later. The seagrass is very green, alright, so that means it's probably alive. And you might say that, look, the water is murky. There must be something wrong going with it. But if you look at the clip when I made this ecosphere carefully, you'll notice that the water isn't exactly very clear. And yeah, maybe I still need to wait for the particles to settle down, but I think it's because it wasn't very clear to begin with. So I basically made it much worse. The snail is gone again. The little crustaceans are really good over here. They're living good. And another thing, if you want to see little crustaceans, you can turn the bottle, because normally they will be hiding in whatever hiding place you have there, like for example the flowery grass. It's a good place for crustaceans to hang out and hide, but it isn't so good to look at. And by the way, I found a little piece of seagrass that I'm not sure if I put it in there or not. I do like it. It looks very good. I think it's the same kind of seagrass that we had in a mangrove ecosphere. And there's a little crustacean. Ugh. The algae is definitely growing. We have algae, we have air source, food source. I just hope it can live.